Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday the 7th of March at around about 2 o'clock. So just looking down the first fairway there, which is just over my right shoulder, the first looks fantastic. However, that is quite deceiving as to what's going on course. There's still a lot of casual water still sitting around where it just hasn't been able to get away, and that would be somewhat a result of the floodwaters that we had, which has saturated the ground, but also it would be because of the 35 mil that we had yesterday and the 60 mil that we had last Thursday. So unfortunately, we just can't seem to get a break at the moment to get out on course and actually mow a lot of these areas. So I'll show you some of the areas where the mowers have actually gotten bogged and weren't able to drive up the fairway. So until we get to the point where it is safe for people to be out on course, whether it be just walking or whether it be in carts, we won't have players out there. So I would suggest at this stage, tomorrow is certainly out. Wednesday, I will make a decision tomorrow as to how everything is looking out on course and whether the safety aspect is good enough for us to have players walking on Wednesday. But if we get any more rain, I can guarantee you that Wednesday will be definitely off. Carts, I would suspect that we probably won't have carts out on course until maybe next week, because it is, as I said, it's just too wet out on course. They will just create too much damage. So I'll show you a few things out on course from my last little run around, and you'll be able to see for yourself. Here's an example of straight in the middle of the fairway on 17, and you can see the water coming up around my feet on this hole. And this here is being done by the fairway mower, spinning trying to get up the hill, and that's as far as it got. So again, can't stress enough, unfortunately, until it's safe, we don't want to bring any players out here, albeit I want players back. I just want players to be safe while they're out here. So here's one spot that I mentioned earlier. One of the mowers got bogged this morning, so it's ridiculously soft underfoot. You can probably hear it squelching around under my boots. So unfortunately, this is part of the reason why. Look at that, that's just a bog. So this is a reason why, one, we can't have carts on course. Look, there's another good example there, just how boggy it is. It's not just one or two spots on course that are like this. There's multiple out on course. So I'm now on 13, and you can see that there's still a lot of casual water still sitting on course, even in areas. I know this has got a cart path that runs up the side of it, but unfortunately this is a common thing around the entire course, and unfortunately we don't have cart paths around the entire course. He's not giving us a chance to get out on course and mow. Even the mowers are getting bogged, as I showed you on 11, and unfortunately until we can actually get the mowers up and down the fairways, we won't be able to have carts out on course.